promoting and supporting some of the cornerstones of the American experience. It's all about family, faith, and freedom. Now let's get back to the Curtis Report with your host, Barry Curtis.
Welcome back to the Curtis Report. Appreciate you being here. As always, I appreciate you folks on Facebook. The Curtis Report on Facebook, which is a lively group of folks who engage in a lively political discussion. So I thank you very much for your support, for wearing the t-shirts, wearing the bracelets, being really active in the community, taking a part of this movement that we are, this conservative movement. But we thank you, those folks on Facebook. But to everyone, we welcome you here. We do this thing every Sunday between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. In fact, you have made us the #1 conservative Christian talk show in the Dallas-Fort Worth area on Sundays. Thank you for making us #1, the Curtis Report. You rock. Hey, follow along with us on our website, which is thecurtisreport.com. thecurtisreport.com or thecurtisinitiative.com. Take to the same place. Thanks for joining us. We'll do this thing for 2 hours every Sunday. It is much appreciated. Now, look, if you're not listening to us on Sunday, you may be listening to a rerun because the show is very popular. So it's reran, particularly on Saturdays. I know it's reran. Sometimes in other parts of the morning, whatever. But I know on Saturdays it's reran in the evenings as well. It's very popular. But Sundays is when our regular show is on Sunday. So we appreciate you being here every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Curtis Report right here on 100.7 Christian Talk. We appreciate that. You being a part of our show. And of course, I'm your humble host, Barry Curtis. We talk about family, faith, and freedom. Appreciate you joining us every Sunday. Look here. We've had an ongoing discussion about Dallas County Commissioner John Wiley Price. And for those of you who, and I could imagine you being in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, not knowing about John Wiley Price, he is a legendary political figure. And I'm trying to be, I'll get to my snide remarks and my off-colored comments here in a minute about it. But right now I'm trying to really be as fair as possible. I mean, he is a legendary political figure, real in Dallas-Fort Worth community. I mean, where you stand on the issues, agree with them, disagree with them, whatever. But he is. He's the longest serving county official ever elected here in Dallas County. He was elected originally in 1985, I believe. He's been serving ever since. So the longest serving Dallas County elected official ever. He is a black man, and I tell you this because he wears his blackness. It's very evident. It's all about him. It's about blackness, and if you oppose him, then you're a racist, and you don't like black people, and all the other kind of mess. But John Wiley Price is someone that I have spoke of often and talked about often, and he's under a 107-page federal indictment. He's still serving, Dallas County Commissioner. He's on a federal indictment. He is in the middle of his trial as we speak now, and he is indicted, and he's using in his defense. He not in his defense, but for his defense in this criminal trial. You, the taxpayer, are paying for it. Now he had to pay a token amount up front of his own money ordered by the judge, but you, the taxpayers of Dallas County, are paying for John Wiley Price's criminal defense. I'm going to repeat that. This man who is accused of using the office to enrich himself, taking bribes, because, the Dallas County Commissioner's Court is who authorizes those who want to do business with Dallas County on a county level. They approve all of the police department's approval of expenditures and this and that. Whatever. I mean, they're the people who determine the business there in Dallas County. So all the contracts of a significant nature go through them. That's what they do. Well, he's being accused of, and I believe the accusation, he's being accused of using that office to enrich himself, taking bribes and approving contracts to those who paid him personally for whatever. Look, get this. When John Wiley Price was arrested, he had $11,000 in cash on his person. When he was arrested by the feds, $11,000 in cash. No, but that's not all. When John Wiley Price, his home was raided by the feds, he had $400,000 in cash in his safe. $400,000 in cash. and they're safe. The man's supposed to be a lowly elected public official who just helps black people in the black communities. You know, he runs down here in South. You know, it's funny because for years he used to be on a different radio station. I won't say the call letters here in Dallas. It's a black radio station. I say that because they wear their blackness too on their sleeve. But he used to be on that radio station. And for years he had this show in the evenings called Black Liberation Radio. I mean, you had to listen. You talk about far left radical nuts. I mean, this guy's one of them. This is how radical and bizarre he is. But he had this Black Liberation Radio and talk about how downtrodden the black people are and the man's taking advantage and whatever. Well, what did you do, John Wiley Price? You are accused of using the office to enrich yourself, stealing money. And now the taxpayers of Dallas County are footing the bill for your criminal defense. Moreover than that, you've got folks who you have manipulated to be involved with you who also are going to prison, who have pled guilty. And now you should be very concerned about that. One of them is Christian Lloyd Campbell, somebody you were doing business with. He said he paid you off. He's testifying against you now. The other person is a friend of mine, Karen Manning. Wonderful, beautiful lady who you manipulated and lied to and got her involved in your scheme. She's pled guilty. One would think she would be testifying against you as well. You need to, Karen, if you're not. This man, John Wiley Price, and let me tell you, I've reached out to him because I want John Wiley Price to come on the show. I want him to come on the show. And folks, each time I say this, I hear from you, oh, he's not going to come on your show, Barry. He's not going to come on your show and do that. And no, I will give him a fair interview. You know, he'll talk. He can be able to talk and discuss. I want him to come down to the studios. We can do the thing and videotape it and do the whole 9 yards and whatever. I'll get him a fair shot. He can come on. You know, we'll do the thing right. And I want to hear his side. You know, and people say, well, Barry, he won't come on your show and do that. You're popular radio show and you'll just destroy what's left. No. As if me not talking each week's not destroying what's left of him. I mean, but his arrogance is such that he just might. Now I've talked to Luana in his office a few times, and she says, "Oh, I'm working on it." Well, no, she didn't say I'm working on it. Her words were, "I'm going to talk to Mr. Price and I'll get back with you." And he's considering it, and I want to get some more. Really? I was really stunned. But come on the show, John. Come on the show, Commissioner Price. And I'd love to talk to you. Face the citizens of Dallas County who's paying for your criminal defense based on the accusations that you stole money. I want you to come on the show. You won't talk to anybody else. Maybe you talk to me. Hey, I'm black. Hey, we're black brothers. Come talk to me. I mean, you like, the blackness. So, I mean, come talk to me. I mean, it should, I mean, I welcome you to come on the show, John. I will give you, I'm not going to censor what you say, or unless you just get crazy like you sometimes do. But I mean, I'm not going to censor what you say, unless you don't curse and whatever be the case. It's Christian talk radio. I mean, I want you to come on the show, John Wiley Price. You know me. I've reached out to you. You were at my engagement party. Remember that, John? I know you. I'll get you, But here's the deal. You have manipulated your position. You have lied, in my opinion. In my opinion, you stole. You have implicated other people in your schemes to gain financial riches as a result of your position. You have betrayed the citizens of Dallas County by what you have done, and you continue as a result of your arrogance to betray the citizens of Dallas County by the fact that people have to continue to pay for your criminal defense. It's shameful, John Wiley. It is shameful. I think you will come on the show because you're arrogant enough to do it. Come on the show. Prove me wrong. Tell me that the things that I'm saying are inappropriate, inconsistent, bizarre. Tell me, John Wiley Price, if that's the case. The very citizens that you just swore to protect for so many years, particularly on your liberation radio, black people defending them and against the man. Usually it's just the white man you didn't like. Against the man and all of this drama and all of this nonsense Well, come on the show and tell me how you are benefiting the black people of Oak Cliff and South Dallas, everybody, because you're a Dallas County commissioner, but you just seem to only defend and work for black people. But come on the show and tell me how you are benefiting, and you have benefited the citizens of Dallas County. Tell me specifically how it is a benefit of the citizens of Dallas County to continue to pay for your criminal defense. Tell me that. And you citizens, if you have a question about it, call him. Here's his office number. You have a right to call your Dallas County citizen. His number is 214-653-6671. 214-653-6671. I know the show's on Sundays. Write it down. Call Monday morning. Ask for Luana. Ask for John Wiley Price. 214-653-6671. How much money have we paid for your criminal defense? How much money, John Wiley Price? Have you no shame? Come on the show and tell me I'm wrong. Come on the show, John Wiley, and tell me that I'm wrong. We'll be right back. We got a hard break here, folks. Right back with more of the Curtis Report in just a moment.